Hello and welcome to our game with me, Brothgar, and today I'm going to be showing you how I make my launcher Lil Broth. Now this request comes from Marcus O. What is your launcher? What parts do you use? I like it, efficient and effective. Well, I tell you what, let's jump right into it. We're going to be creating a new weapon here. I'm going to be calling it Lil Broth video because I can. Alright, now we want to start off with the launcher is stock. You know what, you can go shock absorbing, you can go exhaust port, but I tell you what, there's really no point. You don't get that much recoil. It's very controllable, so I end up just going with standard here. There's no real reason to go to aluminum. I don't see the reason there. Now as far as the scopes here, I like to use a recon scope, a 1.5x. Gives you a little bit more zoom in for when you want to hit people farther away, and you're kind of doing blanket dot damage with fire all over the place, so you don't want to shoot it right next to you. Having that recon scope just kind of lets you reach out a little bit further than you could without it. Now as far as the carriage here, there's a lot of different things that you can put on here. I'm calling it the barrel. Hexabarrel is what I like to use. You can use a pentabarrel. That's probably another very good option if you want to fire a little bit less bullets. Just depends on how chaos things get. Now you can do quad barrel, you can do tri-barrel. I don't really know. I don't feel like that's enough firing shots for what you're trying to do here. Now the trigger, I stick with full auto. Semi-auto is not going to do you any good. Spooling will get those rounds off a little bit faster, but I don't like the time I have to wait. I want to be able to fire, and there's not a huge difference between your rate of fire here. So as far as that, that's what I got set up. That's the setup right there. So then you come over here, we're going to do pyro. I do rockets. You can do things like corkscrew. That might be interesting. You can do scuttle. That will give you a little bit more damage, but I just stick with rocket. And as far as how it's going to impact, I want to set it on impact, not bouncy, not sticky. No point there. And it's going to blow up on contact. Very simple, you know, because when you fire those bullets out, you just want to do the damage now. Because it's a dot, it's going to set people on fire, and that's the point. Now as far as that, flak is going to be very important here, because that's what's going to spread out and create that large area of damage. And that's what we're looking for here. So this is the actual setup I use in my videos called Lil Broth. So every time I use Lil Broth, this is what I'm referring to. So let's go in here and let's test this out. Now we'll see right off the bat here, this isn't a weapon that is all about getting that damage done right now. It is a DOT, or damage over time, a dot weapon. Very familiar to something that you'd play in like an MMO, where you just dot the enemies down and you create loads and loads of these damage over times effects. So that's what we kind of got going here. It's a suppression effect, or something that's not going to kill somebody in one shot. You kind of got to burn them down over a matter of time. But when they're really far away from you, it's hard to get that shot unless you got a sniper rifle, which takes a lot of skill. And if you're just looking to run and gun and really fire something out, I feel like this is a very strong weapon in that case. It's not something you want to do real close, because then you're going to start setting yourself on fire and hurting yourself. So that's no good. You got to have a secondary weapon that's going to be better up for close quarter fighting. Now, essentially, this is one of those crowd control effects. If you want to be able to shut off like a doorway, people aren't going to run through there when it's on fire. I mean, they might, but they're going to be taking damage, and then they're going to be lower health by the time they get closer to you, so that's going to make those one-on-one encounters that much easier, and it's going to give you the advantage. So that's why I like using Lil Broth, my fire-spitting rocket launcher. Melts noobs down faster than black concrete melts butter. So I tell you what, that is how you make Lil Broth. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw here, leave a like on the way out. Comment if you want to see some other content, or you got some builds you want me to try out. Absolutely, I'm looking forward to that stuff. Thanks for watching. Butter rockets everywhere! That's what we do. Hey, look, I'm a beta tester. I got it on the back of my shirt.